9 Golden Rules to Get Inside His Mind. Do you ever find yourself wondering why some women seem to effortlessly capture a man's attention and get inside his mind? Have you ever wished you could be the one he can't stop thinking about, the one who lingers in his thoughts even after you've left the room? If the answer is yes, then you've clicked on the right video. In today's video, we're revealing the 9 golden rules to get inside his mind, the strategies that will not only catch his attention but also keep it locked on you. But why is it so hard to really get inside a man's mind? What is it about certain women that make them unforgettable? What is the secret to making him constantly think about you without coming off as needy or overbearing? The truth is, understanding how to tap into a man's thoughts and emotions isn't just about playing games, it's about understanding human psychology and creating a genuine connection. We're going to break down the 9 powerful tactics that will make you irresistible, intriguing, and unforgettable in his eyes. From being your best self to creating just the right amount of mystery, these rules are designed to make you the woman he can't get out of his head. Ready to unlock the secrets? Keep watching as we explore how to get inside his mind and leave a lasting impression that he'll be thinking about long after you part ways. But before we begin, welcome to another video from PSY Insight. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe for more social psychology videos, and drop a comment saying, "I subscribed," so we can give you a warm welcome. Now, let's get into it. 1. Always showcase your best self. Want to know the secret to getting inside his mind? It all starts with showcasing your best self. But how do you do that? What does it mean to present the best version of yourself in a way that's natural, confident, and magnetic? Here's the thing, confidence is key. Men, like anyone, are drawn to people who believe in themselves. When you're confident, it's not just about how you look, but about how you carry yourself. You become a magnet for attention, drawing him in without even trying. Now, let's talk about appearance. You don't need to be wearing designer clothes to look good. The key is to wear what makes you feel confident and comfortable. When you feel good about your outfit, it radiates, and people notice. It's not about flashy labels, but about presenting yourself in a way that makes you stand out, without trying too hard. But it's not just about your appearance, it's about your energy too. How do you carry yourself in conversations? In public? In group settings? Are you kind, genuine, and respectful? Positive energy is contagious. When you show kindness, when you're the person who lifts others up, you automatically become more attractive. The way you treat people, especially him, will make him remember you for all the right reasons. Finally, never forget the importance of hygiene. It's something so simple, yet it can make a huge impact. Clean skin, fresh breath, and neat hair show that you respect yourself and others will respect you too. Now think about this, when you showcase your best self, you don't just get his attention for a moment, you leave an impression that lasts. Are you presenting yourself as your best self every time you interact with him? If not, what can you change to make that happen? 2. The mysterious exit. Have you ever noticed how when someone leaves a conversation or an event unexpectedly, it creates an aura of mystery? You find yourself wondering, where did they go? Why did they leave so suddenly? What were they thinking? That's the exact strategy you need to employ to get inside a man's mind and keep him thinking about you long after you've gone. This is where the mysterious exit comes into play. So, how do you pull this off? It's simple. When you're together, be extra engaging, positive, and fun. Treat him like a close friend, someone you enjoy being around, and show him that you're totally comfortable in your own skin. But here's the trick, leave unexpectedly. Don't give him a heads up that you're leaving. Don't say goodbye, just quietly slip out, leaving him to wonder what you're doing and where you went. This little move will ignite curiosity. And curiosity is one of the most powerful forces in human nature. When someone is curious, they start filling in the blanks, and that's when your presence lingers in their mind. Here's the kicker, when he texts you later, don't jump at the chance to respond immediately. Instead, take your time, let him wait, and then respond casually, as if you were busy doing something important. This tactic does 2 things, it builds mystery, and it shows independence. Men find it incredibly attractive when a woman has her own life, her own goals, and doesn't revolve entirely around him. This makes him want you more because you're not constantly available, and your absence starts to make him miss you. But remember, the key is balance. You don't want to ghost him or be aloof all the time. The mysterious exit works best when it's used strategically, keeping him intrigued without leaving him frustrated. So, the next time you're with him, be confident, leave unexpectedly, and watch as he becomes more and more curious about you. 3. The intriguing glance. What if I told you that one look could change everything? One simple glance could spark his curiosity and make him start thinking about you. It's not about intense staring or eye-fucking, that's a whole different vibe. We're talking about the intriguing glance, a simple, subtle move that can completely captivate his attention. Picture this: you're at a party, or maybe just hanging out casually, and you casually lock eyes. For a second, you both make eye contact and then you look away. That's it. But it leaves him with a lingering question. What just happened? Did she like me? Why did she look at me like that? This subtle but powerful moment creates intrigue and makes him want to learn more about you. But don't stop there. The real magic happens when you give him a second glance. After looking away, wait a beat, and then look back at him, but this time with a small smile. It's not an over-the-top grin, it's a subtle, understated smile that shows you're friendly, approachable, and confident. When you do this, it sends a message that you're interested, but not desperate. You're not chasing after him, you're letting him come to you. The secret to the intriguing glance is in the timing. Don't stare at him too long, and don't look at him the whole time. Instead, create an air of mystery and let the interaction unfold naturally. The more he has to wonder about your interest, the more he'll want to find out. It's one of the simplest yet most powerful tools in the art of getting inside his mind. 4. Say his name during conversation. This one may seem like a no-brainer, but trust me, it's more powerful than you think. Saying his name during a conversation is one of the easiest ways to connect with him on a deeper level and make him feel seen and heard. You see, when someone says your name, it sends a message: you matter, you're not just another face in the crowd, you're important. And the same goes for him. When you use his name in conversation, it creates a sense of intimacy and makes him feel closer to you. But why is saying his name so impactful? Well, when you say someone's name, it helps create a feeling of familiarity. It signals to him that you're not just having a casual chat, you're engaged, you're listening, and you care about what he's saying. It also shows that you're paying attention, and that kind of focused attention is rare in today's fast-paced world. Everyone wants to feel special, and when you say his name, it makes him feel exactly that. However, there's a fine line between using his name too much and using it just enough. If you overdo it, it can come across as insincere or forced. The key is subtlety, using his name at just the right moments to show genuine interest and make him feel valued. Done right, this simple tactic will make him feel an emotional connection and keep him thinking about you long after your conversation ends. 5. Approach him with caution and attentiveness. You may be wondering, why is approaching a man with caution so important? After all, isn't it better to just dive in and show your interest right away? The truth is, the way you approach a man can make or break the connection. If you're too eager, it can come off as desperate. If you're too distant, he may lose interest. So, how do you strike the perfect balance? You approach with caution and attentiveness. What does this mean in practice? It's about being present without overwhelming him. Approach him with empathy, let him know that you genuinely want to understand him, not just win his affection. Ask open-ended questions, listen attentively, and avoid jumping to conclusions. By showing patience, you give him the space he needs to feel comfortable and open up. But here's the tricky part: men, like everyone else, need time to process their feelings. If you rush him into sharing too much too soon, you risk scaring him away. Instead, give him room to share on his own terms. The best connections are built slowly, and by taking your time, you show that you respect his boundaries and want to get to know the real him. By approaching him with care and genuine attentiveness, you create an environment where he feels safe and valued, and when he feels comfortable around you, that's when you truly get inside his mind. 6. Selective communication. Do you know what makes people crave something more? The absence of it. That's why selective communication is such a powerful tactic in the art of getting inside his mind. When you're always available, always texting, always answering his calls, you run the risk of becoming too predictable. But when you make yourself less available, you trigger something deep inside him, the desire to want what he can't easily have. Selective communication is about creating that mental space where he starts to wonder about you. It's not about playing games, it's about timing. Instead of replying to his messages immediately, let some time pass. Don't always pick up the phone when he calls. Give him space to miss you, to wonder where you are and what you're doing. Why does this work? It taps into basic human psychology. We crave what we can't have. Think about it: why are limited edition products or exclusive events so desirable? It's because there's a sense of scarcity. When something feels rare or difficult to attain, we naturally want it more. And the same applies to your communication. When you're not at his beck and call, He starts to long for your attention and wonder when he'll get it again. This tactic doesn't mean being distant or ignoring him on purpose. It's about being selective. Give him just enough to stay interested, but not too much that he loses curiosity. You'll have him eagerly awaiting your next move. Isn't it powerful to know that something as simple as not always being available can keep him hooked? 7. Become a source of positive vibes. Want to know a secret that will make you unforgettable in his mind? Be a source of positive vibes. Everyone loves being around people who bring good energy into their lives, whether it's through humor, a positive attitude, or just being an uplifting presence. People gravitate toward those who make them feel good about themselves, and men are no exception. What does it mean to be a source of positive energy? It's not just about being bubbly all the time, it's about being someone who lifts others up. Compliment him when it's genuine, support him in his endeavors, and bring a sense of joy to your interactions. People remember how you make them feel, and if you can make him feel good about himself, he's going to associate that feeling with you. But don't confuse positivity with empty praise. It's not about flattering him for the sake of flattery. It's about being authentic and pointing out the things you truly admire in him, whether it's his work ethic, his kindness, or his sense of humor. When you focus on his real qualities and express your admiration in a genuine way, it creates an unshakable emotional connection that's difficult to break. So, are you ready to become the person who lights up a room? Who brings a sense of warmth and positivity into every interaction? If you can be a consistent source of positive vibes, you'll not only leave an impression, you'll become unforgettable in his mind. 8. Maintain the enjoyment. If you want to get inside his mind and stay there, you've got to keep things light, fun, and engaging. Laughter and enjoyment are powerful tools in any connection. Men, just like women, appreciate someone who makes them feel good, who doesn't overcomplicate things, and who knows how to have fun. Keeping things lighthearted and enjoyable ensures that your time together is memorable in the best possible way. Think about it, men love a good laugh. If you can make him laugh, even during the early stages of getting to know each other, you're already creating an emotional bond. Humor creates a sense of ease and comfort. It breaks down barriers and allows both of you to be yourselves without feeling like every word or action has to be analyzed. But here's the secret: don't just focus on deep, serious conversations all the time. Let things flow naturally. Keep it light, playful, and fun. It doesn't have to be a deep, intense moment every time you're together. Sometimes, the best memories are made from simple moments of shared laughter. And when the time comes for more serious conversations, they'll have an even greater impact because you've already built a foundation of trust and connection through your positive interactions. So, remember, don't take things too seriously at first. Keep the vibe enjoyable, and watch him start looking forward to every moment you spend together. 9. A curious tease. Sometimes, the key to getting inside his mind is all about creating just the right amount of mystery, and there's no better way to do that than with a curious tease. It's a playful tactic that gets him to wonder, to question, and to crave more of you. Here's how it works: you send him a text saying, "Hey, I've got a question for you, but you have to wait for the answer." This simple, mysterious message immediately sparks curiosity. What's the question? Why is she making me wait? Now he's intrigued, wondering what you're going to say next. But here's the catch: don't rush to reply. Let him stew over it for a little while. The longer he waits, the more he'll think about you and the question you've put on hold. And when you finally respond, you can either play it coy and say, "Oh, never mind," or drop a simple, unexpected answer that catches him off guard. The point is to leave him hanging, just enough to make him want more. It's like a playful mental game that keeps him on his toes and in your thoughts. And when you play this teasing game sparingly, it becomes a tool that keeps him guessing and thinking about you long after you've signed off. Each of these strategies is a powerful tool in your arsenal to get inside his mind and stay there, leaving a lasting impression. So, which of these rules are you going to start using today? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video for more tips on creating unforgettable connections.